Hi, this is Maginoni, and welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Disappointing. Now, first, let's take a look at the good, and that is Wood's X-Men #1. Now, I went through a number of phases before I actually read this. I thought, well, what the heck, it might be good. It's a Marvel Now title. Maybe they're going to put something interesting in it. And then the more it just sat there, waiting for it to come out, I started to thinking more negative things about it. Then I heard Jubilee was had a baby, and then I was like, oh, they've ruined the book already. But I was overall pleasantly surprised. Jubilee's not pregnant. She doesn't have a kid. She found the kid, and that's what led to a lot of the confusion. I think the art is actually really well done. It turned out a lot better than I thought. And basically, what's going on is that there's an ancient battle. One is a returning villain by the name of Sublime and his sister. And now this battle has been going on for um, millennia. Even before when the Earth began. And now it finally is starting up again on Earth. And Sublime needs help because he's not able to defeat his sister, and he gets the X-Men because that's who was his most fearsome foe. Overall, like I said, it was enjoyable, especially once I cleared my head of what I thought, all the bad things I was thinking that this title could have become. And I overall enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more from this. Okay, now let's go with the bad. Now, with the bad title, I don't want to give the wrong impression here because there really wasn't a tremendous amount of bad in this issue, but I think there were a couple points that made me not like it as much, and that is the Earth 2 book. Now, what it does do right is the artwork. Gopez he does some really nice things. Unfortunately, I think what his strong suit, strong suit is some of the panel layouts, the explosions, some of the action sequences. I think the weakness is some of his facial expressions. They seem void of personality, void of life, and it's not necessarily in every case, but there's times where they're just staring, and that to me was a bit of I thought that could have been improved. Now, this was actually a much needed story to be told because it's telling the tale of Captain Atom and how he came to be and what his mindset is. So this, in a way, reminded me of a Point One episode, from Marvel. Now, while everything was just going okay, the one thing I hate are these superheroes that just kind of mopey because of something that happened to them in the past. Unless they start showing some sort of life or some sort of reason to want to live, I get kind of turned off by, they're being a hero, and I stopped caring about him. And Adam was like that at times throughout this issue, so I was already starting to lose interest in him as a character. Now, the thing that really just set me as, did you really need to do this? And that is the introduction of Batman and, of course, Wonder Woman. And now, I understand they were introducing Wonder Woman a long time ago, because it's, the evil version. But with the Batman, I'm thinking, you know what? You had a strong universe going with Earth 2 without Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. You had built up an interesting cast of characters. They were starting to develop personality of their own, an identity, and you just throw Batman into the mix. And then once you throw Batman into the mix, it doesn't matter if it's Bruce, it could be Clark, it could be Dick, it could be Damian, heck, it can be even the Joker dressed up in a Batman suit. It don't matter. The minute you throw Batman into this, he dominates the entire story. And even when Batman's not in Earth 2, what happens is people are going to go, well, where's Batman? I want to see Batman. You gave him to me before, give him to me again. And I think that was, they shouldn't have done it so quickly. I think Earth 2 really should have had more opportunity to grow, especially since they're in the process of still introducing characters and what their place is in the New 52. And I think this completely ruins and derails everybody's significance. So that's why I'm saying that this is listed as the bad. Now, the disappointment. Right here. Why is this a soft cover? Where is my hardcover trade? You know, it's like this to me is, and I love the Superior Spider-Man story. And I understand that there's a lot of people who do like the paper trades, and there's times where I also do like paper trades. I think they're a lot easier to read at times, and they're cheaper. But there are certain issues that I really, really wanted as a hardcover, and this is one of them. Now, I guess I could imagine, since there's only 5 issues in here, that's probably one reason why they went paper. But when you do get the Thor, and that's a hardcover trade, like so, it kind of makes you go, could you please have maybe put a little bit more effort into it? But I get it. The Thor is a far superior trade anyways, so I understand why Marvel's giving it a lot more love. Anyways, that is my good, the bad, and the disappointment. Let me know what you thought was your good, your bad, and your disappointing. I have a feeling I'm going to get some conflicting statements with Earth 2. And yes, I know, the Avengers was actually good. Very good. But I wanted to give the X-Men a chance because um, this was the one title that really caught me by surprise. So actually, you know what I'll do for you guys is let me get you a code so that way you can, one lucky person can read the X-Men. And that is, in case my camera doesn't want to focus, TMM10HD 285VM. So, until next, oh, like the Facebook link, Crunchyroll, please. I got 2 anime reviews. Watch that. Leave some comments, and until next time.